Freaking road traffic, eh? Bunch of hosers coming up the driveway, trying to ruin my video. Hey everybody, it's Scott, Simcoe Spring Service, and today we're going to be working on a Reyco graining suspension. And the customer wants us to rebush torque rods because they didn't pass safety. So you can see right in here, the bushing's all rotten. So we're going to take these bushings out and we're going to put new ones in. Oh, they put washers in there. Ah. To compensate for not putting the right bushing in. That would explain a lot.
Yeah.
Nope. Get under that. Here's my special pry bar. That there is all the chunk that was hanging out of that bushing, which is why they wanted it rebushed. You see these little bits of junk. And that's the other side where you can see all the rubber's chunking. Hey! Is the whole thing spinning?
Nope.
I'll put the nut back on there. And grab your real air tool.
That was easy.
I don't know, but that was about the easiest I've ever seen a torque rod come out of like that style before. Whew. So now we got it all set up. We can start whacking these bushings out. We're going to press them out on our 100-ton press, and then we're going to grind them, clean them, and we're going to go and press new bushings in them. There we go.
Kind of see the thing there. See the bottom of the camera.
I know. You got it like I'll put the logo over that. There you go. So now that we got these cleaned, I actually clean this face here. We make sure there's a chamfer so it allows the bushing to go inside. The bushings are actually a little bit oversized, and we use a reducer. It's hard to see, it's got a little lip inside of here, and what it does, it reduces the size of the bushing down so I can actually go inside of these torque rods. So what we're going to do is we're going to coat all the bushings in a honey goo, stick them in this reducer, push them in. So now that I've made a horrible mess of my entire workstation, I'll clean her up here. I'll let that soak for a little bit. So I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but this hanger is kind of sad the way they put it in here. It's touching here, and there's like an 1/8 of an inch gap in there. So the entire hanger is sitting crooked. The unfortunate part about seeing a mistake like this is that we really are our hands are kind of tied. Is it safe? Well, it won't fall off. So technically it should still pass the safety. Do I like it? No. That's why I'm really fussy when I put these hangers on. Like, this is kind of garbage work, and I would never allow something like this to come out of my shop. So it's unfortunate, but we're not commissioned to change the hangers, and unfortunately it would pass the safety. So we're kind of stuck. Our hands are tied on this one. So we're just gonna have to stick the torque rods in. Now the other issue we have too is that the torque rod is now gonna be in a slight angle, which is gonna cause the bushings to wear out prematurely. Some days your hands are tied. So we'll put it together and get it back on the road and on its way. So. Oh, this one sucks too. I need to hand it to Demur. Now here comes the problems I predicted. Nope, that didn't work. All right. Oh boy. Hey yo. Is that good?
Go a little bit more.
Somewhere around there?
Yeah.
Well, that one went about as stupid as the first one. Let's see if this one's any better. What? That doesn't make any sense. That one went really stupid. Let's hope this one's better. Down a little bit. Come on, baby. How bad is that?
Even worse?
Yeah. I might be able to get in with the sledgehammer. I'll have to hit it a very specific way. I am dreaming that a bolt will go in. And I'm going to hit it back so it'll go forward and in. Yep. We put a porta-power in between here. Pry it back.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the story about this one is if you're gonna do something, do it right, or just don't do it at all. Because the problem is right now this side is too far back.
Right.
Because it's twisted. Because not only did they not get it straight this way, they didn't get it straight this way. I also got to pour it apart this way.
Yeah.
Now let's bring the whole pour apart kit right over here. Just roll it in. Yep. Doesn't need much, but okay. All right, pump it. Halfway there. Close. Bingo. All right, now we need to do the opposite. All right, pump it up. Whoa. Nothing 10 tons of hydraulic power can't fix. Oh, it went in.
You do it in a certain way.
That's how they're supposed to go in. All right, next side. Wow, that's bad. Okay, we'll get it in this way and then we'll pry this back. Okay, see if you can see that. It's lined up on this side, but it's out like 1/8 of an inch on the other side. Kind of annoying.
Might go. It's on.
Oh, of course, it'll be fine. Okay, we can tighten her up now. Sweet. Universal. Woo! Real handy for getting around corners. So are we doing a tip of the day now? I guess this is a tip of the day. Okay. So whenever you're putting these hangers on, you don't want to make an absolute mess of it like this guy did. Put your board in here, put your thing in here, get your bottle jack. And once you get your block of wood in here, what you can actually do is you can actually adjust the hanger this way and everything. But what all you do is you put your torque rod in, you adjust it and set your alignment essentially, so you get all your measurements all done up correctly. And then that will line it up this way. And then for lining it up this way, what you do is you make sure that your top point here is the same as your top point here, and you just measure from side to side. So you measure at the top, you measure at the bottom, and if they're both the same measurement, they're going to be the same. It's not rocket science. If you're 1/8 of an inch out, adjust it. If you're 1/16 of an inch out, adjust it. Keep adjusting it until it's absolutely true. And you can do this. It's very, very easy. If you have to, you can also put shim stock in here. If you've got little like 16 shims or something like that when you're doing alignments, you can put a little 16 shim in there if that's exactly what you need. It's really, really, really simple. Then you tack it all in and you weld it on. The problem what he did was he ran this bead of weld on here, it pulled the whole hanger out, and then he decided to do his inside weld. I mean, pathetic. Anyhow, that's my top tip for the day. Don't do that. And if you don't know how to do it, bring it to someone that knows how to do it. It's frustrating. Just so you know that we're not faking it. That's good and tight. So there you go, everybody. That's how we rebush torque rod in a Reyco suspension. And I highly recommend that you don't do it unless you have the tools and equipment and know how to install these things. This one actually went really well. I wasn't expecting it to go this well. Usually they don't go that well. And unfortunately, I couldn't use my big air chisel today. But if you stay tuned, subscribe, we'll bust this bad boy out in another video and you can see it in full action. All right, have a good day. Take care. Goodbye.